or Facebook.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guest, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the position of WMBS Radio. The following is a paid political presentation. Candidates may have provided all or some questions to the host and may or may not take phone calls. WMBS and the host do not endorse any political candidate on air during a paid political presentation.
Under attack, time has come, we're gonna take it back. Just wait and see, don't tread on me. I won't sit back, stand idly by, watch the heart of my nation die. Oh, not me, don't tread on me. Don't tread on my Bible, don't tread on my guns, don't you tread on my faith in God's only Son. Don't tread on me, don't tread on me.
Hey everybody, this is Jon Marietta and I am the Hillbilly, and today's show is being brought to you by Patriot Switch, Monarch Windows and Doors, Mauser's Tire and Garage Center, Mauser's Garage and Tire Center, PatriotsOnline.com, Fayette County Recovery, Storage and U-Haul, Tactical Civics, Solid Foundation Ministry, New Life Free Methodist Church, Highline Motorsports, Gun Owners of America, Hillbilly Jon Radio, which is on YouTube, and now the podcast is going to be every Wednesday, same time we're doing the show, and Jon Marietta for We the People, and Bristol Spotting Shed in Connellsville, phone number 724-603-2774, and I know they're very busy because it's like we're getting to prom weekend and all them kind of things, and dances and stuff.
Mother's Day weekend.
Yep.
Dance,
So
those dance, what are they, like the shows that they do, like those
recitals and things,
so,
and everybody needs flowers, and I'll tell you what, they have all kinds of vegetable plants. So please go out there and support Bristol Spotting Shed. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week, and we have to get a lot of things accomplished here. But I want to start out with this: your faith can move mountains, but Jesus said, "You have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains." That's Matthew 17:20. In order for us to have faith, we keep thinking that we have to do this or do that. What we do not realize is that God never asks us to muster up any faith by ourselves. In Romans 10:17, God tells us, faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. How do we receive the gift of mountain-moving faith? By listening to the word of God, of course. And when we open our hearts and listen to what God has to say through his word, faith naturally wells up in us. It is through knowing God from the scriptures that we gain the childlike trust in him and know for certain that his faithfulness will never let us down. And just like I always say, faith, fear ain't in this house. And that's what I've said that for a couple years since I've. Yeah. But anyways, hey, we gotta move along because this is a short show today, and we got a guest on the line, and sure, are you there?
I am. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's been a busy day, and I think I've talked to you a couple times. Introduce yourself to us, please.
Hi, I'm Crystal Cross. I'm the chair of Dunbar Community Fest.
And what are we doing tomorrow for the Dunbar Community Fest?
Tomorrow we are having our, biggest fundraiser to date. We are having a meat bash, which is kind of like a cash bash with a meat theme. So it's a first for us. I'm excited. I think it's going to go really, really well. People are excited about it. We are giving away a ton of stuff. We're giving away over $10,000 in prizes. And, who doesn't love that, right? So we're giving away cash, which is my personal favorite. We're giving away griddles and grills and smokers and freezers and tons of meat bundles and, all kinds of fun stuff. We have all kinds of fun shenanigans planned. We have an inflatable cash booth, which is probably the most fun thing to get in and spin around and, grab money. It's so much fun.
So how do you get into the cash booth? I want you to tell us how you get in.
Okay, so we had 2 things planned, and we just added another one yesterday, which is I think this is a great idea. So we currently have this no-cost fundraiser going on simultaneously with this Funds to Org organization where we are collecting shoes where we get money and they go to people in poverty all around the world. And we decided to add this kind of third way to get it. So you can pay to get in. We have a few different ways where you can win to get in. And if you bring a pair of shoes, we're running tip boards where you get tips and you can also win to get in. So there are 3 different ways that you can get in the cash booth at the moment, which is fun. I'm telling you, the cash booth is so much fun. You're going to want to do it over and over and over again. It is like being a small child. It is so much fun. You have to come get in a cash booth.
Isn't it like the Chuck E. Cheese, like the ticket grab, except it's with money?
It is still. It is so much. Well, we have money in it and tickets, so you can win prizes and money.
Oh, that sounds like a good deal.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And if you bring shoes, you get a chance. You get what? You get to pull tips to get.
Yes.
That's how you're going to do it.
Yes. Yes.
And the shoes have to be new shoes, new slippers, new what?
So you can have new shoes or slippers or used but wearable. The only thing that we can't take is anything with a blade or anything with wheels. Beyond that, anything is fair game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's going to be a meat package every half hour or every 15 minutes?
Every 15 minutes.
Okay, and
You said you were giving away freezers too?
Yes.
Man, I was looking for one.
See?
I need to get with John to get a ticket.
Absolutely. I think you need 2, Phil, too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's already committed to 2.
Good. Okay. Good. Yeah. So doors open at 4. We have an early bird bundle starting at 4:30, and then we're giving stuff away once that 4:30 thing starts. We've got then a bundle at 5, and then 5:15, 5:30. But I'm telling you, it's a really, really good ticket.
Okay, so where's this going to be at?
It is at West Licensing Volunteer Fire Department. We've got Nick Polito playing for entertainment. We've got Dos Boys Barbecue, a really good menu, pulled pork and brisket and chicken and smoked mac and cheese, which was not on the menu but now is on the menu. They've added that. It's good stuff.
Well, I'm glad everything's coming together. Going to start at 4:30. Gina's having trouble with this microphone for some reason, I guess.
I don't know how to work it. I gotta learn.
But anyways,
you would think after a year and a half I'd know, right? I'm sorry, Crystal. I didn't mean to distract.
Anyways, it's going to be start at 4:30 at West Lyson Ring Fire Hall, which is on Butte Road, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you get off the bypass and just kind of, if you're coming from Dunbar way, you get off the bypass and turn right. If you're coming from Uniontown, you get off the bypass and turn left. You're going to Gallant Avenue and just follow it all the way around, and it's up on the left-hand side, no matter which way you come. Or if you're coming from Connellsville through Trotter, you just keep on coming, and it's on the right-hand side. So it's pretty easy to find. It's a nice venue. You're gonna start at 4:30, and it's gonna go till what time's it over?
It runs until 9.
Okay, and if you're there at 9 o'clock, you get a bonus if you win.
Correct. Yeah, there's actually bonuses throughout the night if you're present too, and you want to be present. I mean, we've got Chinese auction, 50-50. We have really fun games plan throughout the night too. You want to stay.
Yeah, you have to be there because you have to go in that cash booth. Like, I want to be in there, like, really bad because I've been thinking about that ever since you talked about it. Like, now I want to go. I got to go.
Yes.
Well, and this is for the Dunbar, I want to say the festival, but it's for the Dunbar Festival, which is going to be September what?
It's evening of September 13th and then September 14th.
Is the Dunbar Festival the ones that they have bands at too? Do you have bands there?
Yeah, they have bands.
We've got 2 stages now. We've expanded to 2 stages. We've got a parade, we've got a pageant, we've got a duck derby, we've got a pet show, we've had a ride last year, fireworks, vendors.
They're going to be
That's the place to be. When did you say?
Yep, they're going to be very, very busy. Now that's a Friday night and a Saturday.
Yeah, September 13th and 14th.
And
they had a vendor there last year that sold like hardtack candy, like boozy candy or something. It was really good.
Yes.
They had all kinds of different, but the candy doesn't have alcohol in them, but they're made with alcohol flavor. Like the flavoring is like,
Sweet Tooth Memories is who that is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I really love their flavors. My kids were begging me to buy that candy, and so we did. And I don't even know if I got a piece. I think they ate it all before I actually got to eat any.
Well, it's a really nice thing you do every year.
Thank you.
And I mean it's impressive. So, anyways, we're going to tomorrow night. You still have a few tickets left, right?
Yes.
And what happens if you get there and there's no tickets? Are we still allowed to come in?
We have a little bit of a setup where you can purchase an entry at the door. We're going to have a limited number of those where you can purchase entry still, so you can get food, beverage, and you can still come in and participate in the fun.
Well,
Okay.
that's different.
Yeah, that's good. So, okay. Crystal, I hope everything works out for you. I'll see you tomorrow night. I just don't know exactly what time it's all going to be, but because we got a couple different events we got to get to, but I'll do everything I can to get there, and we'll go from there.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks, Crystal.
Thanks, Crystal. Take
All right,
care.
thanks. See ya. See ya.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay. I can get these earmuffs off now. So, it's we've got a lot of things going on.
Yeah, football registration. Don't forget if you're there's a lot of stuff going on there. They're really looking for sponsors. I wish that I would have brought the sheet, and I forgot to bring it. But whenever they added up all of the equipment and all the different pieces, they need to raise like almost $50,000 just to run that youth league for the football players and cheerleaders.
There's how many teams is there? 6?
There's 3. There's only 3 teams. There's Division 1, Division 2, and Division 3, but there's the cheerleaders.
Okay, that's what it was.
So you're sort of doubling. So there's about 150 per, like 150 kids, I don't know if that's total, but pads, helmets,
the biggest
uniforms.
One of the things they have to do that I didn't realize is they have to pay for field time.
Oh yeah, the field time is a lot. And then, but not only do they have to not only do they have to pay for the field time, but they have to pay for a nurse. They have to pay for the announcer. They have to pay for people to be there.
They have to have like an EMS type of people
the
there.
Security, I think.
Yep.
I don't know if that's included in the field price or not.
We're going to move on to this, and then we'll come back to this. As I was coming into the station, somebody sent this over to me, and Nick's going to like this. So it seems that the Washington Commanders are being sued right now by the Native American Guardians Association.
What?
Okay, which has been trying to get the Commanders to change the name back to the Redskins. The lawsuit states the logo on the helmets, the Redskins helmet, is an actual person. When they were the Redskins, it's an actual person. It's Chief Whitecalf. Okay, every time and when
so it wasn't racist.
Yeah, part of the thing is every time they go out on the field, they say that they were honoring Chief Whitecalf, and they were battling on the football field with the same honor and integrity and courage, and they should continue to honor that, and that's via NBC. So, anyways, I thought that was ironic because
How it came back around.
It's coming back around. So I don't know about the Cleveland baseball team now is. Or is it
They're the Guardians now, yes.
They're the
They used to be
Guardians.
the Indians.
Yeah, and they
yes.
used to be the Indians. So
All this worthless fighting for nothing because it had
yeah.
nothing to do with what they were
No.
implying that it was, right?
But they're actually I've been to Kansas City several times. And they have like a teepee. And
A teepee?
Yeah, in a parking lot. They people come and build these big teepees, and they have their that's how they tailgate out there, out of these teepees.
Oh, yeah?
It's really neat, and some of them I think actually they look like they've been there for several days before. But anyways,
You can smell it in the air.
They're liquored up, yeah.
no, I mean it's kind of a neat situation, but
Sure.
but I think I forget what the name of. I forget the name of the horse, but they actually have a horse that.
Oh no, Nick,
rides
do
up
you
and
know?
down
You always
do
know
not.
these fun
Rides up
I
and-
facts.
should.
Rides up and down
My head's
the-
filled with useless information, but not this.
runs back and forth on the field
Yeah,
every time they score a
Florida State
touchdown.
does that is before their
And,
games.
uh,
Yeah,
I want to say I'm wanting to say it's
What
war
was the
paint.
horse for?
Kansas City. There's the horse that's the mascot there. But anyways, they did change the kickoff thing out there because I guess it was a little bit offensive to some people. But that was back. Things change all the time. But anyways,
the war paint it was.
war paint.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
that's what the internet says. So yes,
Well, we have to believe
Oh.
everything is on the
Absolutely.
internet.
Yeah.
So
I have a problem with that. My kids, they think everything is true. And then sometimes I fall for it too. Because I'm like, they give you all these warnings, like look for this and look for that. Like I don't know, are you not allowed to eat anything in the U.S. anymore? Is everything going to poison you?
pretty much yes.
But anyways, I wanted to bring that to everybody's attention because I thought it was kind of I got somebody sent that to me. It dropped in my box, and I thought I get probably over the course of the day I probably get 300 or 400 different people that send me
Like fun facts?
Yeah, well I get and right now because. With the political campaigns going on for president, yeah, it seems like I get one every minute. I mean, from all these different people that are trying to tell me how to vote, which I don't know.
I gotta love those.
You got to love all these people, so. and I get them from both sides, by the way.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
and the independents too. So, but because I got 3 from Tulsi Gabbard today, and
yeah?
I like Tulsi Gabbard. She stepped away from the Democratic Party, and she's taken a lot of ridicule, and they've come after her pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I see that she's going to be at a Freedom Festival in Detroit for President Trump.
Oh,
So I
yeah?
wonder what's happening there, maybe.
That's pretty interesting, right?
It is. So anyway,
What a twist. What a twist in the plot.
I want to
Dum,
get to
dum,
I want to get to what you're wanting to do. Are we doing this Sunday
Oh,
afternoon?
yeah. So this Sunday afternoon, I would like to meet with anybody who is interested in meeting from the Uniontown Area School District in regards to this upcoming meeting, because I feel like it's important for us as parents to get together and discuss whatever we're concerned about or any ideas that we have ourselves in order to maybe delineate some of these budget issues. And so anybody's welcome to come. We're meeting at, I'm going to try to be at, what is the name of the pavilion? What park did I tell you it was
You
at?
told me
Hutchinson Park.
Hutchinson Park.
At around 4 o'clock. I'm going to try to be there by 4. I have something to do prior to during the day. And so I just think it's important for us as parents to get together and really start to get involved, because I feel like the budget deficit didn't obviously happen overnight. This has to have been happening over the years. And so without parents diligently paying attention to what's going on at the school board and what's going on with the meetings and the stipends that are approved and this wasteful spending that is happening, it's almost impossible to chase down where all this money has been spent. And so we need to formulate a good plan going into the future and how we're going to try to put together a good proposal to.
Well, one of the things that I do want to I got some special guests coming on. Hopefully on Tuesday we got some things going on, and I'm preparing an intro for that. And but one of the things I think that we need to go back and think about is we need to stand up for our children first off.
Yes.
And whether and our mountain is a unique situation. So we don't need to bring them off of that mountain until we absolutely have to. And I know you agree with that.
Yes, but we also have to think about what's best for the district as a total, because I really feel like people are always viewing us as three separate areas. And then I really didn't think about it until recently that there's three distinctive areas. Like I said, when I was campaigning, there's the mountains, there's the valley, and then there's the city. But within the mountain, there's two areas that might not necessarily get along. Then there's the two valley schools that don't communicate and do things together. And then there's the two city schools that don't.
I wouldn't say valley. I'd say country.
Country.
Yeah,
country.
Because one of them is out of Flatwoods, right?
Right.
And the other one is
Manalapan.
And we need to work together to help, because my goal always is going to be is to cut taxes.
Yes.
I think instead of raising taxes, and we need to cut taxes. Our seniors don't need no more burden on them.
I agree.
Our veterans need to be taken care of. And I think that if we cut taxes, it promotes more wealth in the community, because now you have, and it could be a couple $100 for each individual, but it's $200 that they're going to spend back into the community somehow. They're going to, just like you say, we need $50,000, or the
youth league, close to $50,000 just to run the youth league.
Youth football league.
And that's at least, like, they need new uniforms and new helmets. There's regulations on, like, the equipment that they are only allowed to use them for a certain amount of time out. And so, like, the uniforms get beat up pretty much every 2 or 3 years. So you have to replace those. That's an easy $10,000 right there. And then with the helmet cost and all those, if they even only replace a portion of those, you're still looking at $6,000 just in helmet costs. That doesn't include the pads and all the other things. And on Tuesday, hopefully I'll be able to have a detailed breakdown of that.
We're going to definitely have some
I had
numbers.
it, but I forgot it.
And you know, this isn't just reflective on Uniontown. I mean, we're not picking on Uniontown School
No,
District,
this is all.
These
all
the school
all
districts.
Right.
Celia was going to try to be here to
and all youth league groups.
and try to give us some more information about Connellsville today. But Connellsville is the biggest school district in the county. And when the first, I've said this before, but the first time I went invited to a school board meeting, I walk in and their budget was $84 million. That's more than
bananas.
That's And they're talking about raising. They're talking about needing more money, and I'm thinking, like, how much more can we put on the taxpayers?
Right. And I think that, like I said, to speak a little bit more about what Jon said, I'm not picking on Uniontown. I speak about Uniontown because I've been involved and I sort of understand what is going on there. But this is definitely something that's happening all across the county and all across the country also. So
it's without a doubt.
But it's because the parents are not involved. The parents need to go to the school board meetings, and they need to like I said, going through years and years of numbers and agendas and decisions that were made, and having to go through multiple attachments, it is not something that you should be having to do at one time. Like, if there was a group of parents that were willing to go to the meetings, I mean, all that information should be collected throughout.
The last school board meeting was very. I was impressed. There was a lot of kids there, a lot of young men and women. We're not going to say kids from the high school that came. Because
they care.
There was probably
they care
two
about
or three
their programs and teachers.
There was well over 200 people there. There might have been closer to 300.
I think
there was people from the mountains. There was people from all over, and they're concerned because they were proposing a tax. They were proposing a tax increase at that time. It was on the agenda,
and the tax increase is going to affect everybody. So I think that we need to start thinking as a unit. Like, we are a district. We need to think of ourselves as a unit and how we're going to work together. And I really believe that on the school board, there should be 3 representatives from each area, because the school board is comprised of 9 people. And if we had 3 from the valley, 3 from the mountains, and 3 from the city, I think that you would probably have more.
Well, they elected school board members at large right now, right? Yes. Isn't that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, is there a policy that we can instate or change that somehow? Because there are some that do it by wards.
There was a movement back in, I don't know, 25 years ago or so that I was part of it, because there was, in the Brownsville School District, they had districts for each school director to be elected. Well, there was people that would get 200, 250 or 300 votes, but there was no population to mount to in that.
Yeah.
So we kind of went and got an attorney, and we signed some petitions, and we got them to elect at large, because like there was certain townships. Redstone Township was probably the biggest township over there, but in Brownsville School District. But you had to get 1,200 or 1,400 votes in order to win.
Yeah.
But you could win in Brownsville Borough and Brownsville Township with just 200 votes.
Yeah.
So it was kind of lopsided a little bit. I get your point. There should be equal representation all along. And then maybe that's what we needed to do to correct some of the problems.
Because I think that there would probably be more fair decisions made, because it's, it's a equal representation.
I tell you how I feel about this, and I haven't got a chance to look at none of the numbers yet. And we're going to be looking at several different school district numbers because we're going to want to compare.
Right.
And I'm going to try to get some numbers from Westmoreland County and that are about the same population in their school districts. Yep. But anyways,
maybe Greene County.
And Greene County's its own unique situation too. But what I want to say is even like at the Fayette County, even running Fayette County, and somebody posted up on there, I see about the COVID money. Well, they got this we got this COVID money, or this Chinese plague money, as we call it on the Hillbilly Jon show.
Yeah.
And they just thought I guess they must have thought that it was going to happen every year for the rest of forever.
No, it was temporary.
It was a temporary thing. And then like at the county level, we bought buildings and spent money that we shouldn't have, and they put $5.2 million in the Gallup Bank building. It's there. They put $1.2 million in a walkway between the district attorney's office and the courthouse. The paving of the parking lots. The budget was blew clear out of whack on that. And I get that there's rock clauses and things that happen, but still, you can't just keep buying buildings. And right now, I understand that there's 27 buildings that Fayette County is keeping up.
Wow.
So why do we need 27 buildings? Well, we got a 4th floor in the courthouse that should be fixed.
Yeah.
Instead of putting money into a different building. You got the 911 center, from what I understand, is on the 2nd floor. Shouldn't it be on the 1st floor? You'd think it'd be on the 1st floor down there. But no, it's on the 2nd floor. Yeah. We got a lot of things going on where misappropriation of money hasn't. And if I actually think we're going to end up with some problems here in the county.
Oh yeah,
because we're going to end up problems with these school districts too.
As we pointed out before, if the buildings become government buildings, and that's we're spending money into that, does that take it off for the ability to collect taxes on, which would adversely affect the school board? The school district collecting tax money on those buildings too, correct?
Well, yeah, they come off the tax rolls, and that's
right.
That's
so we're losing money in school taxes too.
Yeah, exactly. I think that we. We lost so much, and so much was taken away from us during that period of time. We lockdowns and things closing, and people having to wear masks, and the mask part was the smallest thing. People had loved ones that died in nursing homes that they couldn't say goodbye to.
Yeah.
Let's think about this.
Yeah.
But the money came in. It got spent, and it's done and over with.
Yeah, but the money spent actually accrued debt, and that's the problem.
It did.
It's all across the board
like
that
it
this
even
is
happened.
happening.
And it really. Oh, we only got a half a minute left.
Oh.
But anyways, hey, I appreciate everybody turning in, And Nick's. I don't know where Nick got off to. He's running around here.
There he is.
But
Welcome back, Nick.
I wasn't expecting all this so quickly. So, but anyways, hey, I want to advertise one last thing before we go off the air. We're having a picnic on Saturday, July the 6th, out at Flatwoods Township Park and Pavilion, and I want to tell everybody, have a great weekend. God bless each and every one of you, and God bless America. I am Jon Marietta, and I am the Hillbilly.